Hey guys, Mark here. Welcome. Today I'm proud to present a tutorial on the Checkerboard Conquistador braid. This one is excellent for belts, dog collars as well as bracelets. Here I have a couple of examples of the Checkerboard Conquistador braid. Note the alternating color pattern as well as how cleanly the two colors are joined at the center. So this is the 4-loop version. And this is the 6-loop version. To practice our braid, we're going to be using a buckle, 2 colors of Paracord 550, and a couple of lacing needles. Before we begin braiding, we're going to attach our 2 cords onto our buckle using a series of loops. In this particular case, 2 loops per cord. So we have 2 loops. Feed your short end through the 2 loops towards the bottom, then tighten up. Now because our second cord is going to be a bit of a tight fit here, I'm going to slide my 2 loops of the first cord up towards the top of the buckle as much as I can. Then I do the second cord exactly the same way as the first one, also wrapping around the short end of the first cord. Again, since this is quite a bit of a tight fit, I'm going to push my end through using a lacing needle. So 2 loops of my second cord, I feed the short end through the 2 loops, then tighten up. So this is, in my opinion, a nice looking start to our braid. When braiding, we alternate between braiding up and down. So up, down, up, down. Let's begin with our bottom cord, filling out the loops of the same color. When braiding from the bottom up, your loops are going to look like this. Tighten them up firmly. When you reach the loops of the other color, pass over your other cord With your other cord, wrap over your first cord, then continue braiding. The same type of a loop. Reaching the top, we reverse direction, starting with the top cord, filling out the loops of the same color. When traveling top down, your loops are going to look like this. Remember to tighten up firmly. When you reach the loops of the other color, pass over your other cord, then with the other cord, wrap over your top cord, then simply continue braiding. Using the same type of a loop as before. Reaching the bottom, we again reverse direction. So first with the bottom cord, we fill out the two loops of the same color. Remember, when traveling up, your loops are going to look like this. Tighten up firmly. Reaching the loops of the other color, we pass over our other cord. Then with the other cord, we wrap over the top, braiding the same way the remaining 2 loops of the other color. Reaching the top, we again reverse direction. Remember, when traveling down, your loops are going to look like this. Tighten up firmly. Since we want to now flip our 2 colors around, we're going to continue with another 2 loops of the same color. So a total of 4 loops in the same color. Reaching the bottom, we now braid up, filling out the next 2 loops. Now, pass over your other cord, fill out the next 2 loops using the other color. Reaching the top, we reverse direction, traveling down. Filling out the 2 loops of the same color, we now pass over our other cord. Then we use our other cord to fill out the other 2 loops. Reaching the bottom, we reverse direction, traveling up. Reaching the loops of the other color, we pass our cord over the other one, then continue our work. Reaching the top, we reverse direction, filling out the 2 loops at the top. Now it's time to again flip the 2 colors. So we continue down with the same color for a total of 4 loops. We begin again at the bottom, filling out 2 loops, we pass our cord over the other one, then we continue the same style of a loop. So guys, I'm going to do a bit more braiding. I think you should get the point now, but, well, to drive it home, I'm going to be braiding a bit more. So guys, this concludes our tutorial on the Checkerboard Conquistador braid. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in my future videos as well.